Mr. Veeraraghav, I want to begin with you. Maybe set the premise for elections that we're going to see in the state of Karnataka in the last 4 months. You know, as our research team was going through the number of elements that have cropped up in the last 6 months, it's mind-boggling. You know, you have everything on the table, from love jihad to Ram Mandir, to halal meat, to hijab, name it. It's all there. Is this going to be the premise?
Well, they have been trying to create that, try and use Hindutva to perhaps countenance anti-incumbency and internal issues within the party. It did worry the opposition at one point of time, but I think there are two major problems that the BJP really faces. One, it doesn't have a leader who is sort of a symbol of Hindutva, someone like a Yogi Adityanath in Uttar Pradesh, who's got a strong caste base, plus is considered an aggressive face of Hindutva. They don't have a leader of that nature to lead the campaign. In the absence of such a leader, the bickering and the making of statements doesn't really translate into some kind of an emotive movement. Number one. Number two, they don't have an emotive issue of the nature that could actually help galvanize around Hindutva. Having said that, yes, it may have limited impact in certain areas where the BJP is already strong. But I think what you need to look at this very carefully, that this Ram Mandir and this effort seems to be an effort to break into the old Mysore region as well for the BJP. At the moment, the grassroots reality would seem that the old traditional divides and grassroots divides of Lingayat, Vakkaliga, caste politics of Karnataka and grassroots issues are far stronger than what Hindutva could help the BJP with.
Mr. Veeraraghav, do you see an audience which is, say, maybe similar to what we see in the Hindi heartland when we come down to Hindutva? Is there a ready audience, or is there pockets of it like you were pointing out right now?
Look, to try and hope for the BJP to hope that Karnataka could follow the UP model doesn't really work. I think the grassroots divides are still very strong. And as I mentioned to you, the two clear reasons are, one, you don't have a leader who can actually galvanize around Hindutva. It's not just about issues, it's also about that kind of a personality at the helm who can be projected. Now, at the moment, you're projecting Basavaraj Bommai, who's soft. I mean, who doesn't have a history of Hindutva or doesn't really appeal to that audience, A. B, yes, Dakshin Kannada regions in North Karnataka, there are places where Hindutva has helped. For instance, Coorg, in perhaps even in other parts like Chikmagalur, some of those areas, Hindutva has helped the BJP sort of build itself. But it still is not strong enough to take the party from where it is to somewhere extraordinarily high in terms of number of seats. So it's an experiment, but it lacks that kind of strength that the BJP would hope for.